Our next guest, of course, known as the legendary guitar player for The Who and making all kinds of money and getting a lot of awards for his Broadway production of Tommy. How about that Tommy?
Saw it? Great.
Yeah. He has a brand new CD, ladies and gentlemen, right here. It's entitled Psycho Derelict. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program rock and roll legend, Pete Townshend. Pete!
We're going to play a song for my show.
I don't know why I'm not playing a song from my new album. Do we care? Ever since I was a young boy, I've played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. I've never seen anything like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Even on the bumpers, always playing clean. He plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, has to be addressed. A pinball wizard that just has to up over his. How do you think he does it, boy? I don't know. What makes him so good? He ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzing and bells. Don't see lots of flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never tilts at all. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was a landing table king. I'm just handing my pinball crown to him. Even at my usual table, he can be my best. The suckers lead him in, he just does the rest. Got crazy flipper fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Let's do something for the world. Let's do something good for those kids, for charity, for everything. Let's do something really fun.
Yes, sir. Bingo. Mr. Townshend, that will be deducted from your fee tonight. How did that begin, you busting up stuff?
You know, I wanted to play the clarinet. And my father was a clarinet player, and he, when I was about 8, he let me play the instrument. And I couldn't get a sound out of it. And he said, well, maybe you could try the instrument that I started on, which was the guitar. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, that would be good, and waited a few years. And when I was 11, Christmas came, and my father was a good musician, and I expected him to buy me a fine instrument. But my grandmother, who was, you know, it's to put it politely, because she is my beloved grandmother who brought me up and looked after me when I was young. She was clinically insane.
Yeah, that's almost flattering when you put it that way.
We didn't ever get her to a clinic, unfortunately, but it was elected that she would buy me my first guitar.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, well, it was, except she bought me one of those things that you hang on the wall of the Italian restaurant. And I took it to my...
A big, more ornamental...
No, that's right, kind of a cheap, scraggy guitar with the strings about that far. It was kind of like this. And we're going to sell this for charity.
Yes.
We will. It's worth more broken than it is in one. It's true.
So Grandma gives you the old cheap Italian wall-hanging guitar.
And eventually, my father kept saying, well, when you can get a tune out of this, I'll buy you a good one. So I thought the best thing to do was maybe to have an accident with the guitar. Yeah. And that's how it started.
So you busted up your very first guitar that Grandma...
Yeah, and you know, she was clinically insane, and it's kind of been the one ribbon that's run continually through my life.
And also, I understand, well, I think we have evidence of it here, this is protection because of a recent injury.
You know, on the '89 Who tour, I speared myself. You know, I did this windmilling
thing. Did it here, as a matter of fact, not long ago.
That's right, I did do it here,
yeah, it's very exciting, very dramatic to see.
It's a dramatic thing.
Yeah.
And I was using a guitar that was actually created for Eric Clapton, and he has this thing. It's called a whammy bar. And I speared my hand on the whammy bar, and it went in through the hand and out the other side.
Oh!
And I picked up the guitar, and it was hanging.
Oh, man, you're making us all sick.
That's why I come on.
So what the heck happens? What does that do to the show?
I was lucky. It bled a lot, but it was.
But you can't finish up the show like that with your guitar hanging out of your hand, can you?
No, I slipped it off. Bled a lot.
Yeah.
And luckily, I think the accident happened in Seattle. There was a brilliant hand surgeon there. And I was lucky not to hit anything, and he cleaned it up. You know, later on, I was supposed to go and be on Larry's show, but it's cancelled. President Clinton needs something. He needs television for something. And he's cancelled me.
You would have never injured yourself had you stuck with the clarinet.
No, that's right.
Oh, my God. Oh, maybe. What am I saying? Maybe even much, much worse. We have to pause here for another commercial. We'll be right back with Pete Townshend. Is Psycho Derelict. Pete, good to see you. Congratulations on all the success and a great career. And do us a favor, come and see us at the new place.
Thank you.
Have a very nice summer. Pete Townshend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. My thanks also to Larry King, who was here earlier. And I'm sorry, Cindy Crawford will not be here tonight. I'm sorry. She got a look at Herb and said, that's it, I'm getting a cab. We'll have Cindy on just as soon as we possibly can next week or never. We have 5 more. Good night, everybody.